Once upon a time, there was a man who carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. His mind was always racing, filled with worries about his job, his family, and the future. No matter what he tried, he couldn't find peace. Every day felt harder than the last. One day, he overheard some villagers talking about a wise teacher named Buddha. "They say Buddha has the answer to life's hardest questions," someone said. The man decided he had to find this teacher. Maybe Buddha could help him. The man left his village and began his journey. He walked for days, through forests and hills, driven by the hope of finding peace. His body grew tired, but his determination kept him going. Finally, he reached a quiet clearing. There, under a large Bodhi tree, sat Buddha, calm and serene, as if the world around him didn't exist. The man approached cautiously, unsure if he should interrupt. Gathering his courage, he said, "Master, I need your help. My life feels out of control. I'm stressed and unhappy. No matter what I do, I can't escape these feelings. Please, tell me how to find peace." Buddha opened his eyes slowly, his gaze calm and kind. "Sit," he said gently. Buddha picked up a cup of water. "Look at this water," he said, gently swirling it around. The water became cloudy. "This is your mind when it is troubled by worries and stress. It's hard to see clearly when your thoughts are stirred up like this." Then Buddha placed the cup on the ground. As the water settled, it became clear again. When you allow your mind to calm down, clarity will return. Most of your problems come from your restless thoughts, not from the world around you. The man watched the water, understanding slowly beginning to dawn on him. Buddha continued, "Let me tell you a story. In life, we are all struck by the first arrow: pain, loss, challenges. This arrow is unavoidable. But the second arrow is what we shoot at ourselves, our reactions, our stress, our fear. The second arrow causes more suffering than the first. You cannot stop the first arrow, but you can choose not to shoot the second." The man nodded slowly. "So my suffering comes from how I react?" Buddha smiled. "Exactly. To help you understand better, here's another story," Buddha said. "In a faraway land, hunters catch monkeys using a simple trap. They place a sweet fruit inside a hollow coconut with a small hole. The monkey reaches in, grabs the fruit, but can't pull its hand out unless it lets go. Instead of letting go, it struggles, staying trapped." Buddha paused, letting the story sink in. We are like the monkey. We hold on to things, our worries, our desires, our need for control. But if we let go, we'll be free. The man frowned. Letting go sounds hard. It is at first, Buddha admitted. But it becomes easier with practice. Buddha continued, "Imagine you're on a journey and come across a river. You build a raft to cross it. Once you reach the other side, would you carry the raft on your back, or would you leave it behind?" The man thought for a moment. "I'd leave it behind. It served its purpose." Buddha nodded. "Exactly. But many of us carry the raft, our past experiences, grudges, and fears, long after they've served their purpose. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring, it means freeing yourself from unnecessary burdens." Buddha then said, "One of the biggest sources of stress is our refusal to accept life as it is. We wish things were different. We fight against reality. But peace comes when you accept things as they are, not as you wish them to be. Imagine trying to stop a flowing stream with your hands. It's exhausting and impossible. Instead, flow with the stream, and you'll find peace." The man looked at the stream and felt a strange calmness wash over him. Buddha said, "Don't dwell on the past, it's already gone. Don't worry about the future, it hasn't arrived yet. The only time you truly have is now. When you focus on the present moment, you'll find that your worries start to fade." The man reflected on his habit of overthinking, always regretting the past and fearing the future. He realized he had rarely lived in the present. The man stayed with Buddha for some time, absorbing these lessons. Slowly, he felt his burdens lift. His problems hadn't disappeared, but his perspective had changed. He now understood that peace came not from changing the world, but from changing how he saw it. With a newfound sense of calm, the man thanked Buddha and began his journey home. The forest, which once seemed dark and overwhelming, now felt serene and alive. He realized that while life would always have its challenges, he had the power to face them with a calm and steady mind. The man's life was never the same. He no longer allowed stress to control him. Instead, he lived each day fully, accepting life's ups and downs with grace. And whenever he faced a problem, he remembered Buddha's teachings: let go of what you can't control, Live in the present, and don't shoot the second arrow. The man's journey shows us a simple truth: life will always test us, but true peace comes from within. The next time you feel overwhelmed, remember Buddha's wisdom. Let go, live in the moment, and watch your worries fade away.